I'm not gonna lie, I really feel like Xbox, they about to become the new Atari and Sega. When was the last time you see an Atari or Sega device standalone? Xbox about to stop selling Xboxes and just be publishers, because I don't think they're gonna have any more exclusives. You know, this would be a really great time to announce the handheld for Xbox. This would be a great time to announce. Is it? It is? Okay. Okay. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Oh no, ROG Ally? I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna get one anyway. I'm gonna get one anyway. ROG Ally has been on my radar. Might as well get the upgraded version. Too many people will be hating on the PS Portal as well. Hey. Freedom of Windows, power of Xbox. Xbox inspired controls, impulse triggers. They can't stop ripping off Sony. Impulse triggers, impulse. That's adaptive triggers, stop it. I agree. We shouldn't have console exclusives, but if you are gonna have console exclusives, make them good. That's all I'm saying. 16 memory, RAM, 512 storage. How big are games? Like, are they regular standard size games? You're just playing them on your, it's like a Steam Deck, right? You're just playing the game on it. So, like, I feel like the 1 terabyte storage is probably the way you want to go. The ROG XBOX Ally X instead of just the ROG XBOX Ally, because if it's like modern games, go ahead and install a Call of Duty on that bitch. That's gonna be half your storage gone right there. Go ahead and do it. Dare you. So, and there's no way to increase your storage? Yeah, nah, bro, you're cooked. You're cooked. Don't get the actually stop selling consoles with 512, bro. The standard should be 2 terabytes on a full-blown console. Handheld 1 terabyte sounds good. If you're Nintendo, I don't know how the fuck you fit your game size down that small, but hey, keep on doing it. I'm gonna be honest, Nintendo Switch and like 3DS and anything like that, you know what they have all in common? You go to the store, you get a camera or some type of micro SD card. That shit could say 32 gigs. That bitch is lasting you the entire lifetime of your console, damn near. If you're just a standard kind of casual gamer, you're not getting every other, like everything. You might get a game here and there, something that looks pretty cool, near and dear to your heart. 32 gigs lasting you to this day. All of the Switch ports of games still fitting on 1 card. Like, that's crazy. Like, to me, the fact that that can happen, I know that it's graphically way different, but the fact that it could be that way just tells me there needs to be something done optimization wise. Like, there's no reason why everything is consistently, like, I'm looking at you, Call of Duty, hundreds of gigs for a shooter. Whereas it makes more sense where maybe a game like Oblivion remake or remaster, or a game like freaking, I don't know, GTA or Cyberpunk, like those types of games make sense for it to be $100. $100. I mean, 100 gigs and shit like that. But you're talking about like standard shit. But this just says holiday 2025. I gotta go pick me up. That's gonna be, matter of fact, this about to be my Christmas gift to myself. ROG XBOX Ally. The only reason I didn't pick up the original ROG Ally is because there was lots of battery life issues. Please fix this one. Please. All right. This is good. Oh, and I could probably get Game Pass, play some shit too. I don't know. With certain things changing in my life currently, I'm looking for a really good handheld. So let me... Oh, holiday 2025. All right, plus play.
At Xbox, we strive to put the player first. And that's what you've seen from us over the years.
What did she say?
At Xbox, we strive to put the player first. And that's what you've seen from us over the years. We've led the industry with backward compatibility.
You put the player first? Since when? Since when? Last time I checked, your players have been asking for a good standalone Halo game forever. Last time I checked, you're just now giving them Gears. They was asking for another Gears of War game 10 years ago. For the players when? They've been asking for good developers to put out bangers. For the players when? You acquired Bethesda how long ago? And they still haven't put out a banger yet? Until just now with Oblivion Remastered? Y'all really sat there and let Bethesda flop with Starfield? And you got the you got the audacity to say players first? Wasn't you the first people to go ahead and take the Gamefly? Yeah, I'm that old, I know. Don't call me Unk yet. Gamefly approach / Netflix approach to gaming and start charging people to play shit. Now, granted, Xbox Game Pass, not about it. It's not a bad idea. But the fact that you influence Sony to have to pay to play your games online is absurd. But you're for the players. Because last time I checked, PS2, PS3, and PS4 era, you did not need to pay to play with your friends after a long, hard day at work. Are you hearing what I say? But all of a sudden, Xbox want to be pushing that narrative like, yeah, nah, since Xbox 360 came out, they've been making people want to pay to play online. And now it's just the current market because PlayStation was like, you know what? We are the bigger company when it comes to this gaming shit. Because we both know Sony is not touching Microsoft in terms of literal company size. Sony is great in the audio and inside of the movie industry. But when it comes to just... That's not as big as Microsoft. Microsoft got Bill Gates behind him. And everything else, okay? In Windows. But in terms of gaming, Sony was like, okay, we got it for gaming. What if we turn their business model into our business model, recoup extra profit just so these motherfuckers can play the game online? But you're player first. I'm just confused. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to say that you're wrong. I'm just saying that some of the decisions that you've been making is very questionable to be making that statement. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Last time I checked, we've been asking for Fable for what, 15 years? When was the last Fable game? When was the matter of fact, we can look that up right now. When was the last Fable game? When was the last Fable game? 2018. It was an online game that was shut down. When was the last actual standalone? Not some online shit. When was the last standalone Fable game? 2004? Cause Fable Fortune said that shit's an online game. So you telling me we haven't had a Fable game since 2004? Oh no, Fable Trilogy 2014, maybe 2012. I don't know which one of these dates is true. Maybe it was 2009. I don't know. Somebody let me know. But last time I checked, your whole shtick is that it's only owned from Xbox, right? When was the last Fable game? I'm just saying, but your players first.
We championed crossplay and cross progression.
We'll hear her out.
With backward compatibility. We championed crossplay and cross progression. We delivered Game Pass, first on console, then on PC, and with cloud gaming.
Not a flex. That's not a flex. Not really.
More freedom, more choice, more ways to play. Our next step is to unify your gaming no matter where you buy or play. So we're building an Xbox experience designed for players, not locked to a single store or tied to one device.
So what I'm hearing is that company business is not going very well, so we're having to take the Atari route and start selling games to other companies because we are not able to profit off of our own backs.
The Xbox Ally is an Xbox you can hold in your hands, bringing together the power
PSP
of Xbox and the freedom of Windows. On this Xbox, you can play games across your entire library, including all the Windows PC game stores, from Xbox and Battle.net to Steam, GOG, and Ubisoft Connect. And
once again, people asked for this as a competitor to the PSP and the PS Vita in 2008. Not to make anybody feel old, but it is 2025 going on 2026. You do the math. It's been girthy years. It's been pretty long fat years, and you're just getting there.
The highly anticipated,
and it's not even your own product, mind you. ROG Ally was already an existing product. You're partnering with another product, so you're still not creating your own Xbox handheld. It's still not an Xbox handheld. It's somebody else's product that you tapped your name onto and might have added some extra technology in.
Hollow Knight Silksong will be available at launch and in Game Pass when the Ally releases later this year.
Say that again.
Will be available on Ubisoft Connect. And the highly anticipated Hollow Knight Silksong will be available at launch and in Game Pass when the Ally releases later this year.
I gotta beat the first Hollow Knight.
Every new game you see in today's show will be playable on the Xbox Ally. We have
every game
wanted you to have the unique experience of Xbox on
anything.
We have.
You said anything's gonna be available. Say that again.
Later this year. In fact, every new game you see in today's show will be playable on the Xbox Ally.
Everything.
We have always wanted you to have the unique experience of Xbox on any screen. That's why we're investing in Xbox Play Anywhere. Whether you're playing on console, PC, smart TV, or any...
Again, not to discredit what you're saying, but didn't you also make the Xbox Connect where, like, you literally couldn't even buy an Xbox with, like, you couldn't play certain shit without even having that set up? It was like a mandatory accessory, but you're still pro players?
Any Windows handheld like the
interesting
Xbox Ally, the Xbox experience roams with you.
But like I said a couple days ago during the Summer Games Fest stream, wow, it was years ago. We're not gonna judge you for your past mistakes. You was young. You was trying to learn shit. You might not even remember those mistakes, to be honest. You know, we just gonna slide it by. It's okay.
Any Windows handheld like the new Xbox Ally, the Xbox.
But then again, those mistakes were made as an adult. It's not like Xbox was an adolescent. They've been trying to go toe to toe with Sony for years. So like, I guess we could hold them accountable.
Experience roams with you. Your library, progression, friends, and achievements. There are over 1,000 Xbox Play Anywhere games on Xbox today. And every new game you see in today's show, from our partners and our studios, is Xbox Play Anywhere. And because it's Xbox, you can always have access to Game Pass with a diverse lineup of games from the biggest franchises to critically acclaimed indie hits. This is the freedom we believe players should have. Any game, anywhere. And we are giving it our all every day to make this vision real.
Phil Spencer. That's what I thought. He took over in 2014. Interesting direction that you decided to take after 10 years.
But it all comes back to the games. From Dead to Rights on the original Xbox to Armored Core 6, our relationship with Bandai Namco Entertainment has stood the test of time. We both believe in bringing amazing experiences to players around the world, and their next game does exactly that. From Rebel Wolf Studio, this is a story-rich action RPG steeped in dark fantasy that I can't wait for you to explore. Thank you, and enjoy the